remember to like, share, and subscribe. Alright, so we're continuing with our agate carving and rock carving. I'll back you guys up a little bit. Tilt this down like this. You guys can see better. There. This one, I thought we'd do something simple like put something that looks like a cross in it. A cross here. Or even like a plus sign. See, it's nice and simple, and even though this is a little bit crooked, when you put this in the tumbler, this will round off all these corners and it will look much better. So now with this one, okay, we need to cut off this end right here, because with this little end on here, it won't fit in the tumbler. So we will do that towards the end of the stream, because I will put it on the saw behind us. Now this one, I thought I'd just kind of try to do like a peace sign. I don't know how it will come out, but we're going to try it. Bit of a hiccup right there, so we'll have to see if we can make it look. See, that kind of looks like a peace sign. Kind of, sort of. That will fit in the tumbler. Now this one here, I want to try and put like grooves like this down the side here on both sides. Have this side go up. looks like a stick tree. And just remember that when we put it in the tumbler, that these sharp edges will come off, and we will round this out. That like that. We need to round off some of these edges. Now keep my fingers well back out of the way. Hey friend, so we're taking this piece of black lace agate, as you can see there, I made a stick tree in it, and when we put that in the tumbler will round off the edges, and it'll be interesting to see what it ends up looking like. I'm doing pretty good today, other than I slept in like crazy, and then my whole schedule was all screwed up because I thought my aide was coming today and she's coming tomorrow, and yeah, we went through that whole thing. So turn this around this way. We need to make a flat spot. Yeah. Okay, now, see this right here? This is the actual color of the agate. The actual color of the agate is like a smoky color, and it's got black wide lines through it, and it looks like lace because it goes up and around, up and around, and then it'll have a lighter color on this side. This stuff is gorgeous. Leave this right here. That one is done. And this one right here. I'm not into snakes. It's a perfect snake head, but I'm not into snakes. Otherwise I'd draw a mouth and some lines on the top and it'd be done. That would be the easiest thing to do, right? Yeah, I guess we could do that. Even though it's not my cup of tea, it might be somebody else's, right? I don't like them either. look like something else, right? I watched a guy do this yesterday, and I didn't get his channel name or I would keep watching him. And I went to look him up on YouTube, and all that come up was cabochons. And cabochons are not carving. This guy did an eagle with folded wings and a big piece of rock. That was really cool. That was really cool. So now, what do we want to do with this one? Kind of in a tree pattern, aren't we? Yeah, see, that's what it turns out like now, but after it goes through the tumbler, that'll change, because the tumbler wears off sharp edges. I'm liking this one the best so far. Oops. We made a cross. This guy just kind of hurting, but we did our best, right? And this is going to end up looking like a peace sign. It's got the up to the center, and then, well, that's supposed to have a third branch, isn't it? For a peace sign. So we need to make another branch, kind of, sort of. So we'll do it like that. There. That looks a little better, huh? Oh, we got this piece right here. Almost makes a perfect turtle head. Like a tortoise head. What do you think? Can I make it like a tortoise head? That's what I was thinking with it. And I also thought we could do something where it would stand up like this. Because we got the lip, whatever you want to call this, over here. Oh, I'm thinking. Because it's got a flat edge bottom, and we just need to straighten up a little bit, and that would sit upright on a shelf like that. So I have an idea. here is this is supposed to be like the sun, because you have this indentation right here. I have to fix this little spot right here. But this would be an indentation, and then you have the rays for the sun, and then you could have like the edge of the earth right here. What do you think? Oops. I'm gonna get some better lighting in here, because I have to watch where I stick the rock, because certain angles the phone creates a shadow. So let's see. We got see, anything I've written on here, when you go through the Tumblr, that'll all come off. Comes right off. So, we got this one over here that I started yesterday. I was trying to make like a lizard out of this, but he's got a screwed up head. Kind of got like he got his ass beat right here. And then I tried grinding it with one of them wire brush wheels, and it just made it all shiny. It's like, well, that didn't work. Level this out here. Wanted it to be more stable when it sits. And that's what we got for that right there. I'm running out of rocks here. Oh, we got this one. Started to set that one like that. Let's see, that can sit like that, and then draw some lines across the top. Woo! It is dusty in here. Okay, so what do you think of that? I made like a kind of like ladders it was supposed to be, but I got carried away over here. And then we rounded out this right here. Need to round this out a little bit. Now see, what'll happen is when it tumbles, all this black, I call it black yuck, it's more like a crust. That'll all come off. But by running the grinder right here, we gave it some help. And we want to smooth that out right there. See what we ended up with? Good piece of that rounded off. So where was that one with the weird shape? Is this it? Yeah. We need to do the same thing with this here. Let me back you guys up so that you can see more. Actually, I can raise the camera up a little bit. I can put this over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Turn it. I'm always mindful where my fingers are. Don't need no emergency trips to the hospital. I think them will come out pretty cool because where did I put that? It's in the other room. I'll send you a picture of what black lace agate looks like when it's tumbled and polished. It looks really good because it's like a smoky color that you can see through, and it's got like black wavy lines through it, and then it's got lighter gray wavy lines. It's just really pretty. I love this stuff. And this is, it's like yellow jasper. Hard to tell when it's wet, when it's dry already. We get the rag wet a little bit, just a little bit of vinegar. That's kind of what that'll look like, only it'll be all polished. Let me fix you guys. You guys don't need to be down at the sea. See, that's what that'll look like. But I think that's pretty cool stuff. Shows you what you can do with bigger pieces. Oh, I heard back from the university on this. She said it was a man-made sedimentary rock, kind of like concrete. She said it was hard to tell from that picture. So I'm going to send her another picture. I'm going to send her all four sides of it wet. Because when it's wet, like we just did with that one rock, see, that's what that looks like wet. All these little pieces are little pieces of rock, all different colors. Even through here. And I got the piece, oh, what did I do with it? It's sitting here somewhere. I was messing with it earlier. Not that one. Just going to take a picture of it. Right here. See, this is what it looks like when I picked it up. And see, that is not concrete. Because concrete, this would be all smoothed off. This would be smooth. I've helped my dad lay enough concrete. I know how to lay concrete, you know what I mean? That would be all smoothed off. And then you have all the little tiny rocks in here. All the way down through here. And that reminds me of a piece of a sediment layer. But to each their own, right? I didn't know that man could make sedimentary rock. That was a new one on me. Yeah. See, that's how this one was. Same thing like this. And when I tumbled it, all these sharp edges wore off, and you see all the pretty rocks. All the chert and the basalt. And that's another thing. You would not put basalt in concrete. Nor would you put chert in concrete. Or little teeny tiny pieces. You put stuff like this in concrete. And like this size, round or oval. But I ain't gonna mess with her no more. That was like, nope. That's one of those where you want to say, are you a DEI hire? Do you know what you're doing? But I don't say that. I might do another video of the whole rock. Start out with the other one, you know, hold it like this, say this is how it was when I found it, show her all the sides, and then show her this is how it turns out, and point out all the little tiny rocks in here. Each one of these black dots is a rock, and then the flat lines, because she said my picture didn't have enough information with it for her to make a good decision, but her decision was that it was man-made. It's like, yeah, okay. Was man-made, and somebody just threw it in the river, and the river did that. It's like, no, I tumbled it. It's like, oh, whatever, you know. All right. Take care. I will see you tomorrow. I wanted to try to go to the river today, but it was 95 degrees. I'm not sitting next to the water with no shade when it's 95. All right. See you later. Bye for now.